Yo, what's up, everybody? This is a phone call that I had to make yesterday because I couldn't check out on Nike.com. I had the Retro 4s and the LeBron 9 lows in my cart. The system would not let me check out. So I called in, and about 5 minutes into the phone call, I noticed that it was a little sour and she was giving me bad information. So I grabbed my computer and started to record it. For all you people that felt bad for the girl from last week, you should feel bad for me now this week because I had to deal with this crap. Anyway, listen to the phone call. Also, as always, the Sunday Sneaker Chat will be up around 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll post a video with a link in the description. Just click on the link in the description. It'll take you straight to the chat. The phone call is a little long, and it is a little boring at some points, but some parts are definitely interesting. Check it out.
I can't pay. It won't let me pay.
I know, but were you taking the way to PayPal?
Yeah, a couple times it took me to PayPal. I put my password, and then it wouldn't let me check out. Then a couple times it doesn't even let me get to PayPal. It doesn't matter if I have, and then I switched and tried paying with a credit card, and it gives me the same thing. It says I'm over the quantity limit when I only have one pair of LeBron 9 low and one pair of Retro 4s in my cart. So, it's crazy.
Oh, that's why. Okay. It looks like for the LeBron 9s, we don't have an 11 on that one.
So then why did I put it in my cart? And why is it staying in my cart?
I mean, we can add it to your cart, but it won't take out or anything like that if we run out of size.
What?
So would you prefer a different size?
But I thought the new system with the Nike.com checkout, once you had it in the cart, you were safe until you checked out.
Yeah, we'll save it to your cart, but basically you haven't paid for it, so that basically still makes it available.
How? They said that the new system holds the shoe for you and gives you time to check out. It was posted all over like a month ago that the new Nike.com cart system, once you had it in your cart, the shoe was held for you so you had time to check out. Now you're telling me that it's not available no more? If it wasn't available, wouldn't it come out of my cart? And it's not telling me, it would tell me that you guys have no more if I tried to check out with it. It's telling me I'm over the quantity limit.
Yeah, and the quantity, we don't have any of those in that size.
No. Do you have a supervisor available?
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
I gotta talk to this fucking moron.
Hi, Craig.
Yes.
Hey, this is Josh. I'm the supervisor here with NikeStore.com. How are you this morning, sir?
Not good at all.
So what's going on?
Okay. I have the LeBron 9 low 5-berry size 11 in my cart. I have the Air Jordan Retro 4 size 10.5 in my cart. It will not let me check out. It keeps telling me I'm over the quantity limit.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Let me check something here.
I would just like to be able to check out and,
Well, I mean, I would say more than likely, because I checked you before I got on the phone, and I don't show that you're a registered member with us. So if a product is sold out in the meantime, it wouldn't hold it for you in your cart unless
But I'm not, listen.
Remember, you were at a certain point.
Okay, but that has to be an error on your side because I'm logged in. That's the one that coincides with your PayPal. So this way when we credit and then when you log in from now on. Now, if I wasn't a registered member, when I logged in this morning, why did it show me my billing address, my telephone number, and all that information when I logged in?
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you on that. I'm just saying that with the email address that I was given by Mark Reader you were speaking with, I didn't show that you were registered. So.
Okay, I'm just telling you. I'm just
checking some other things here right now. So I mean, that's all information I was not aware of. So I apologize for that. But so you were paying with PayPal.
Yeah, and then I switched. I put a credit card. I'm just trying to check out. I said, let me see. Maybe it's something with PayPal. So I switched and I put my MasterCard that's associated with my PayPal, and that gives me the same thing that I'm over the quantity limit. But what does being over the quantity limit have to do with a shoe not being in stock anymore?
Well, at this point, it's not in stock, but if you're over the quantity limit, that will prevent you from being able to place an order because there is a limit to it.
Okay, but I only have one of each shoe in my cart. You can log in with my email address and you'll be able to see that. It's not like I have 2 or 3 of each shoe. I'm just trying to get out with 1 pair of each shoe.
Pull it up. I mean, we can't place an order over the phone anyway for those released products, but I'm trying to. Okay, there's your cart. I show those items in there.
That's what I'm saying.
Locked in there. I mean, it is still possible for there to be a glitch that allows them to still be in there, because technically there's a point that you have to reach with the checkout before it will even allow those to be saved. I think you're there.
Dude, I've gotten to where, listen, I've gotten to where it brought me to PayPal, and I put my PayPal password in, and it brought me back to the site. And when I went to click place order, it gave me that same message that I'm over the quantity limit.
Sometimes what will happen too is you can, I mean, if you fail or if you have multiple attempts, it will flag it in our system, even though you don't have any successful orders. And unfortunately, sometimes that can prevent you from getting an item. Right now, I mean, if you're unable to place that order, the only other option that we have is our manual process, and that's unfortunately not going to be able to get you that shoe. So, as much as I wish I could help you with that, it's really not going to save you here.
So, what am I getting here? Am I going to get either one of them?
I would say no.
That's awesome. I mean, what's the point of changing the whole system with the cart and saying that it holds it for you and all this stuff when I can't even check out?
Honestly, I would say that there's a decent chance that it was out of stock before you even got to that point.
All right, you know why I'll tell you that that's not the case? Because I put them in my cart before you guys tweeted the links.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
All right, but then it wouldn't have told me, because before I put the LeBron 9 Low in the cart, I tried to add the Jordan 7, the J2K, and it told me that those were out of stock.
Those sold out even faster. There was only about less than 1,000 units on that. So.
Okay, but I understand it. But you see what I'm saying? If it wasn't in stock, why did it let me put it in the cart? It didn't allow me to put those.
Sometimes it will. Sometimes it will not update instantly. There was more inventory with the Retro 4, so it's not necessarily going to update right away. I'm not saying that's going to be the case here. I'm not saying that's absolute, because there's no way for me to know right now, unfortunately. All I can know is that it's not in stock currently on the site. We know that. I see it in your cart. I'm not going to dispute that. I'm looking at it right now. But I also know from experience that there's a good chance that this could be just a glitch that's allowing it to sit in your cart, even though it's been out of stock since before you put it in there, or since before you got to the point where it would normally be able to hold it.
So, but I don't understand why I keep getting the message that I exceeded the quantity limit allowed.
Like I said, I mean, sometimes if you, because I'm looking at it, looks like you might have attempted with PayPal multiple times.
Yeah, I did, because it wasn't letting me.
Set up with PayPal multiple times. But when that happens, our system's going to read that basically as a successful order sometimes, especially with an exclusive item like this, and then it's going to automatically flag saying that you've ordered more than the limit. And so, I mean, as much as I agree with you that is something that shouldn't happen, it's something that can happen, and there's unfortunately no way to fix that right now. I mean, there's not going to be a way, in spite of that, to get you the product if it's not there.
I was trying to get out with 2 pairs. That's it. And it's not like I want 2 pairs of 4s and 2 pairs of the 9s. I just want one of each. That was it.
Yeah, I mean, in this situation, right now, the only other option is going to be our manual process, and that's not going to. It's not going to allow you to order the product because it's not available.
What if I remove one out of my cart?
You can certainly try that.
Is it going to allow me to check out with the other one? Because it's giving me a quantity error.
It may. It's possible. I wouldn't give it that good kind of a probability. Generally, once it flags for that particular thing, it's not going to allow you to get around that.
Right,
now, what you could try, I mean, you can always try.
Well, I removed. I took out the LeBrons. Let's see. I mean, this is crazy. Now I gotta go spend over $200 just to get them. when I had them in my cart. Doesn't even make any sense. Now I got a confirmation on the 4s. So it was your system that actually screwed me out of the LeBron 9s. Okay? Because now I just got confirmation when I removed it. So it had nothing to do with everything you were telling me. There was a glitch where for some reason I couldn't check out with both because it was giving me a quantity error. If it was something that you had said, it wouldn't allowed me to just check out with this and it wouldn't give me a confirmation number. It was something with a quantity, which is, how could that be? And when I first spoke to the lady I was speaking to before, she told me if I don't go through Twitter, I'm only allowed one pair. But if you go through Twitter, you're allowed multiple pairs. How's that even possible?
That's not true.
Okay, because I was like boggled. This is the worst experience I've ever had in my life with NikeCom.
You were able to check out with the 4s, though.
Yeah, I got the 4s, but I wanted the LeBron also.
Yeah, I mean, I would say more than likely it was just simply that LeBron 9 may have been what was causing the problem. And I apologize for assuming that it was the 4 that caused the problem. But maybe it still was ultimately the same thing. And I'm not going to dispute that it's, obviously something within our system, because I don't show another order for you, so you didn't exceed the limit. I mean, it's not your fault. I'm not going to fight on that by any means. But ultimately, though, there's still not going to be a way to get the product at this point, as much as I wish there was. The fact of the matter is, when we're out of it, we're out of it. So,
yeah, I'm not arguing that. My problem is that I had it in my cart.
Right, and I'm not going to argue with you on that. I'm not.
I mean, you've seen it plain as day.
You didn't by any means. I'm simply stating that if there is a glitch with our system that causes it, which I'm not going to say 100% that was the case. My experience looks like this is something that probably should not have happened here.
It shouldn't have, because I know people on Twitter that ordered 2 pairs today, the same combination that I got, and they had no problem checking out. I guess maybe they just checked out quicker than I did. But now I'm over an hour that I'm sitting here messing with this thing when I have other things to do.
This is a pretty negative experience, as you stated, and it's not what we want for you by any means. We want you to be able to get the product if you do the right things. And sometimes, unfortunately, you still can. I mean, you know that. I mean, but this situation is not how we want things to go. So
this here is just horrible because listen, this conversation wouldn't be happening if I went to add it and it said my size was gone. Okay, that's it. I got beat. I wasn't quick enough. I'm not arguing any of that stuff. The whole reason why I'm really pissed off is that I had both in my cart and I was trying to check out. That's like, to me, I can't even, and you would feel the same way. If I missed it and it said out of stock, your size, whatever, that's it. I close my computer, I go do what I gotta do. But now I'm sitting here over an hour when I had it added in my cart right at the right time, the whole deal, and now, I had to settle for 1, which I really wanted to 2. But, it is what it is. But, yeah, I'll probably never use Nike.com again.
You mentioned that you don't really want to order off NikeStore.com anymore. I know that's not going to stop you from collecting in the future, so